Hello everybody, this is Harsh Jain and today I'm gonna let you through my Power BI dashboard that I've been creating over days. The company that I've took is Delivery, which is a delivery and logistics company, and the data that I've got is from Kaggle website. So first of all, I'm going to let you through the table view of the dashboard where we are going to see the fields and I'm going to give you interpretation of every field. So here, first of all, we have trip creation time. So it is going to be a time field. Then we have route schedule UUID. So UUID is nothing but user unique identity where every route is going to have different UUID. So yeah, route UUID. Then we have route type. So route type is like either we are going to have FTL or carting here. Yeah, as you can see, we have two options. So FTL is nothing but full truckload. So here route type is going to be either FTL or carting. So trip UUID, every trip is going to have a different UUID. Then source center, every center is going to be having the source. So it's for this. And then we have source name. So here we are going to have the place names. Then comes the destination center. So every center is going to have a precise destination. So it is being categorized as that. Next one, we have destination name. So here we have the name of the place where the product need to be delivered. Now we have the ordered start time. So this is going to be one more time field and same just like that we are going to have order end time where the product is being dispatched or delivered. So this is for that. Now we have start scan to end scan. Now this is something interesting. So start scan to end scan typically represent the time duration. It can be in seconds, minutes, or any other units between the first scan of a package at a logistic facility and its last scan at the same or subsequent facilities. So this is nothing but a metric used to measure processing or handling time within a logistics network. It can also help analyze operational efficiency, identify delays, and optimize workflow as well. So yeah, this is for that. Now we're going to talk about is cutoff. So here we have two options, either true and false. So if it is one, then typically it means the package was processed before the cutoff time. And if zero, then it means it was processed after the cutoff time. So cutoff field in the delivery database indicates whether a package was processed before or after the cutoff time for dispatch of delivery. So it is really very important. Now we have cutoff factor. So cutoff factor is nothing but representing the impact of cutoff times on delivery process, often used to assess whether the cutoff times are met or not. So if the delivery is done on time or not, so this factor is really very important for that. Now we have cutoff timestamp. So cutoff timestamp is nothing but it is indicating the cutoff time for a package, which is the deadline for processing or dispatching. Now, next up, we have actual distance to destination. So this is the real physical distance from the current location to the destination. So this is really very important in order to get the average distance traveled as in KPI, which I'm going to show you when we are going to go to report view. Then it comes actual time. So from the name itself, we can get an idea what is actual time. So actual time is nothing but the actual time taken for a shipment journey or delivery. Then we have OSRM time. So OSRM here means open source routing machine. So this time is nothing but the time to the destination based on OSRM, a routing algorithm used for estimating travel time. So this is the field with the help of which we are going to estimate the travel time. Now we have OSRM distance. So same as OSRM time, it is OSRM distance, where the distance from the current location to the destination based on OSRM estimates. Same as time, but the parameter here is distance. Now we are going to talk about factors where the factors are typically indicating performance or efficiency, often comparing actual result than the expected one. So this is really very important in comparative type of studies. Then we have segment actual time. So segment actual time is actual time taken for a specific segment of the journey. And same goes with segment OSRM time, same goes with segment OSRM distance. And next up, we have days of week, hours of day, and start scan to end scan. Here, this is the bin field. So we are going to talk about this as well. Now I'm going to let you through the dashboard. So here I have also used some of the pictorial kind of things in order to make this more interesting and eye-catchy. Now here I have added five cards over here, which are KPI, that is key performance indicators. So first of all, total shipment. Now here it is very simple. I've used card visualization and in field I have put a total shipment. So here I get 14,817 total shipment. Now here delivery time. So in the field I have put it actual time and I have done the average of this. So here with the help of this you can do average. So here you are going to get the average delivery time. Now for these two KPIs, that is on time delivery percentage and delayed shipment, I have used lakhs. So I'm going to show you that as well. So on time deliveries percentage. So here field I've used is on time deliveries, where I'm gonna show you the yeah. So on time deliveries percentage. So here this is the function that I've used here, and this is the code that I have written. Now same for the delayed shipment percentage. So we are going to go to table view, then delayed shipment percentage, and the same goes with delayed shipment percentage. So here these two indicators are really very important in order to know whether the product was delivered on time or how much product are being delayed. Now, last one is total distance covered. Now here it is nothing but the sum of actual distance. So here I have done the sum. So in average, we did average. Now here we're gonna get like we want the sum. So we are going to select the sum function. So here we have total in 5 KPIs. Now first of all, we're going to see one of the visualization, that is the donut chart. So here I have used the donut chart. Now, first of all, the donut chart, we're going to go to focus mode, and yeah, I'm going to show you here. So donut chart is nothing but it is going to tell us about the cutoff analysis. So whether it is going to be false or true. So let me do it like, yeah. So I have created a switch kind of thing here. So this is nothing but a slicer. So here I have put it two fields here, karting and FTL, as we have two of them, right? So we are going to select FTL here. Then the total deliveries or total shipment that have been taking place under FTL or with the help of FTL is 5,909. So now with using the donut chart, we can go and analyze whether the cutoff are being met or not. So the cutoff that are being met is 86.14%, and the cutoff that are not being met is that is 13.86%. Now we can actually do it the count of trip UUID to distinct, so that we can get an more clearer picture. Now, if you're going to go to focus mode, then we can see here that the cutoff analysis with the help of donut chart. Now we are going to go to the route type. So route type is nothing but the way of delivering the project or product. So here we have karting and FTL, right? As I have mentioned earlier. So now we have selected FTL. So it is going to show the data about the FTL. So this is 5.9K. So as you can see over here as well, so the total shipment that have been taking place under FTL or with the help of full truckload is 5,902. So it is going to show us that. Now, if I click on karting and I go to route type, then it is going to change accordingly. So it is 8,801. So it tells us that 8.8K, which tells us about the route that have been taking place in order to deliver a project. So it is going to be either of two, FTL or karting. So this is for that. Now talking about OSRM and actual time. So here I have used the visualization, that is the scatter chart. So here the scatter chart helps us in order to get a more clearer picture. So here I'm going to go to focus mode. Now, uh, first of all, I'm going to remove this cutting, and we're going to see total data is 14,703. Now the fields or I've been using here is root type, right? So this is a graph between the actual time that have been taken place and the OSRM time. So OSRM time is nothing but the time that like probably should take place, or जो जितना time लगना चाहिए. Now what it tells us is that the most significant observation is the strong positive linear relationship that we have been observing here. Now we can incorporate this by turning on the trend line. So in order to get this, so now if I turn off the trend line, you cannot see the yellow line over here. Now if I turn on the trend line, we you can see a line that is being coming here, right? So it is like it tells us about the positive linear relationship between OSRM and the actual time. So this means that as the calculated OSRM time increases, the actual time taken also generally increases. So here we can see like the OSRM time is nothing but the time which probably should take place, right? So the time under which this product has to be delivered was 266, but the actual time taken was 587. So this is really more than what actual time. So this is not a favorable condition. Now, as we move over here, so now the OSRM time was 1686 unit, but the actual time taken was 3784, which is also not favorable. Now we're going to see this. Yeah. So here, with the help of these s- scattered charge visualization, we can get an idea what exactly the relationship between two of the fields are. So now we are going to see OSRM actual uh, distance. Now it is same as previous one, but here the parameter was time, but now here the parameter is distance. Now it is nothing but the distance kind of thing. So here again we have on the trend line. So here if I let you go through one of the data, that is OSRM distance. So the actual distance to the destination was 510 units, but OSRM distance or the distance that have been captured was 955, which is probably not desirable. So this also enables us in order to analyze the discrepancies that have been happening there. Now, yeah, so these two. Now we're going to go to one of the really main aspect, that is cutoff compliance by day and time. So here I have used a visualization that is matrix. Now in rows, I have kept days of week and columns hours of day, right? In values on time delivery percentage. So now let me go to the focus mode. Yeah. So here we have the hour of the day. So it is nothing but 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 23. So it makes it up to 24 hours a day, right? And on this side, I have the days: Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, Saturday, and so on. So here we get a heat map kind of thing, right? So this tells us about this tells us about the logistics data that have been taking place on each hour of the day. So for an example, okay, let's see on Sunday. Okay, on Sunday at 12 o'clock. Let's go for an instance, 12 o'clock. So on Sunday, 12 o'clock, we're going to click on this, and the total shipment that have been taking place on Sunday at 12 o'clock was 355, where the average delivery time was 610, on-time delivery is 90%, delayed shipment 9.4%, and total distance covered was 0.20 unit. Now here, with the help of this, we can also get an idea. So here, if I let you go through route type, then and the route that have been taken place was here it was the FTL route was taking more here 323 units, and here 32, which makes it up to 355. Same we can go it with anything like on 11 or 11 o'clock on Sunday, the total shipment happened was 374. So the carting was done 37, and 337 was FTL. Now same, we can get an OSRM and actual time and OSRM and actual distance as well. So here, towards OSRM distance 993, actual distance to destination 924, which is really pretty close. Uh, and yeah, so here we can also see the time as well. So here, if you see time, that is OSRM time was 626, and actual time is 1254, which is highly unfavorable. So here we can get an idea out of this. Now, if I let you go through another visualization that I've been creating is with the help of this stack bar chart, where I have put it the average actual time by day of week. So this is one of the really important thing. Now, it is nothing but it tells on the other hand, we have day of week, and this side we have count of actual time. So now if I go to any of these, like on 10 o'clock Thursday. Okay, so we are going to go to average actual time by day of week. Now Thursday, we have, yeah. So here actual time that have been required was 2525 unit, 2525 units. On specifically Sunday, 11 o'clock, it was 548. So this tells us about this. Now, if I select FTL here, that is full truckload, then the data is going to be according to that. So yeah, now here we have not selected any particular day, right? So we are going to get the data for each and every day. So if, for an instance, we take check on Sunday, so count of actual team for FTL was 2375. Similar for Tuesday, 2285, and so on like that. So here, if you know about karting, then we can select karting, and if you want to know about FTL, then we can select FTL. So I'm gonna unselect it. Yeah, so this is for actual time by day of week. Now, this also gives us the precision and accuracy with our data. Now here, I have used the stack column chart, and this is nothing but the start scan to end scan this like distance. This is also really very important in order to get the uh, d- distance that have been required from start scan point to the end scan point. So here we have created bin for this, which is yeah. So I have showed you here. So we have created a bin for this. Now, in order to create bin, you are supposed to go to this. Yeah, so we have created start scan to end scan bin, right? So we are going to go to this, and we are going to click on this three dots, then we will go to new group, then we are here on the group section. So from here we can create the bin. So here we can enter the bin size here. So I've entered 20. Then these values has to be entered, and we are up with the bin. So here I have that start scan to end scan bin here. So with the help of this, I have created this visualization. Now coming on to the last thing, that is count of trip UUID by month, day and route. Now this gives us a broader type of analysis. Now this gives us every like analysis of every day. Now if I wanna go to 26th of September, so that light blue line represent karting and the dark blue line represent FTL. So okay, let me go through a broader one. Yeah. So on 28th of September, the yeah, so here on one side we have count of trip ID and we have day. So on which day, which count, or like how many counts of the trip have been observed. So on September 28, karting was for 436 and FTL was 292. So here we can get an idea. Now, if we talk about September 15, then the shipment that have been delivered via karting was 528 and full truckload was 421. So this helps us in order to get a more precise way of looking at our data. So these are the visualization and KPIs that I've been using here, and which enables us in order to track our data, real-time data as well, the discrepancy that have been happening, and everything about the delivery and logistics data. Thank you so much.